Environmental Futures explores the potential paths the Earth may take in response to current environmental challenges. Scientists have developed climate scenarios that project different futures based on greenhouse gas concentrations, showing potential impacts on ecosystems, societies, and economies. These scenarios, such as those from the IPCC, reveal that without intervention, rising temperatures will increase extreme weather events, disrupt food systems, and accelerate biodiversity loss. Understanding these projections helps us recognize the urgency of addressing root causes rather than merely responding to symptoms. Human civilization's environmental choices in the present will shape the world for decades and centuries ahead. Consider how different approaches to land use affect outcomes. Conservation efforts that protect and restore natural habitats can preserve biodiversity and carbon sinks, while continued deforestation contributes to species extinction and increased emissions. Similarly, human agricultural practices can either deplete soil and water resources or rebuild them through regenerative methods. Energy systems can continue to emit greenhouse gases or transition to renewable sources that reduce carbon footprints. Each decision point creates branches toward different possible futures. This exploration of environmental futures connects to issues of resource depletion, biodiversity preservation, and climate adaptation. Freshwater access becomes increasingly critical as changing precipitation patterns and shifting populations strain available supplies. Biodiversity loss threatens ecosystem services upon which human societies depend, from pollination to natural flood protection. And climate adaptation requires communities to prepare for changing conditions by redesigning infrastructure and modifying agricultural practices. The social dimensions of environmental futures are evident in how cultural perceptions influence humanity's relationship with the ecosystems we inhabit. Community-led conservation efforts illustrate this relationship, as their success depends not just on ecological knowledge, but on shifting cultural values toward long-term stewardship. In regions like the Sahel in Africa, climate impacts manifest as desertification and changed rainfall patterns, threatening food security and forcing migration. These examples show how environmental changes interact with social systems, requiring solutions that address both ecological and cultural factors. Environmental futures connect deeply with urban planning, public health, and ecological resilience. Urban designers integrate green spaces that support biodiversity while providing cooling effects that counter urban heat islands. Public health improves through green infrastructure that reduces pollution and provides ecosystem services directly benefiting humans. Educational approaches that emphasize the relationship between human activities and ecosystem impacts help guide development toward more sustainable paths. These intersections reveal that effective environmental solutions must work with natural processes and social structures, creating approaches that sustain both human and non-human communities.